Hey rugby fans, what's up? Today, we've got some juicy insights coming from one of the All Blacks legends, Murray Mexted, who has some strong opinions about our recent defeat in the Rugby Championship against Argentina. If you've been scratching your head about what went wrong in that game, you're going to want to stick around because Mexted is not holding back. So here's the deal. Murray Mexted, who played 34 tests for the All Blacks, believes that our boys paid the price for being a bit too adventurous on the field. You know how we love to play that fast, flashy rugby, right? Well, according to Mexted, that approach might have cost us the game. He thinks we threw caution to the wind and ended up getting burned by Los Pumas. Tough pill to swallow, right? But Mexted isn't just pointing fingers at the players. He's got some thoughts on our coaching staff too. He's urging Scott Robertson, our head coach, to take a page out of Rassie Erasmus' playbook. Erasmus, as you know, is the mastermind behind the Springboks' success, and Mexted believes that we could learn a thing or two from how the Boks approach the game. It's not just about playing the game, it's about playing to win, even if it means being a bit more strategic and less flashy. One of the key issues Mexted highlighted is the loss of some of our iconic players like Sam Whitelock and Brodie Retallick. These guys were the backbone of our set pieces, and without them, our young locks were really put to the test against Argentina. Mexted says it's a big deal and that our new players need to make a mental adjustment now that they've had a taste of what test rugby is really like. He's not blaming them entirely, though. He's saying that the team as a whole, including the coaching staff, needs to be more strategic. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Mexted believes that our coaching staff might be a bit too crowded. Too many cooks in the kitchen, if you know what I mean. He's worried that, with everyone throwing in their 2 cents, we're ending up with a compromised strategy. And he's not wrong when he says that in a test match, you can't just go out there and play to play. You've got to play to win, and that might mean being a bit more cautious and less gung-ho. Mexted even pointed out how Erasmus and the Springboks handled the Rugby World Cup final. They weren't worried about throwing the ball around. They were focused on one thing: winning. Mexted thinks that's the mindset we need to adopt if we want to start racking up more test match victories. But it's not just the coaching staff that's under the microscope. Mexted also has some thoughts on our halfbacks, TJ Perenara and Damian McKenzie. He feels like they were just moving the ball without any real direction. Sure, they're top-notch players, but Mexted believes the game plan and their execution just weren't up to par in that match against Argentina. And that, according to him, is a big reason why we ended up on the losing side. Before we wrap this up, if you're loving these deep dives into All Blacks rugby, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so you never miss out on our latest content. We've got a lot more coming your way, and trust me, you won't want to miss it. Alright, to sum it all up, Murray Mexted thinks our loss to Argentina was a wake-up call. He's urging the All Blacks to take a more strategic approach, similar to what Rassie Erasmus has done with the Springboks. He's also calling for a tighter, more focused coaching strategy and better execution from our halfbacks. It's all about playing to win, not just playing to play. So what do you think? Do you agree with Mexted's take? Do the All Blacks need to shift their strategy to start winning more test matches? Let me know in the comments below. I'm keen to hear your thoughts.